Yo, what's going on, YouTube? All right, yes, so changed up the setup a bit. Been meaning to get around to doing this. I also needed to do a major declutter / spring cleaning, so here we are. So welcome. Gosu, welcome to the stream. Belay, Great Z, Artha, Bergendir, JP, Natal, 93, hells yeah. Welcome, guys. So, if you guys have trouble reading, 3 days until Zone 6. We've pretty much been non-stop. Not as non-stop as 960, of course, and 2377, but we've had skirmishes pretty much every single day. And now is the time we're trying to push onto this JST fort now. And we'll see if we can get some burns. So we'll go over and peek over at the 960 side. I just kind of want to get into the fighting because I've been pretty AFK. So yeah. I went over to go take a nap before and like napped for like, my nap's usually like an hour and a half. I just went straight for like 3 hours, guys. So yeah, it's been non-stop. Again, like I said, not as non-stop, but we've had some pretty good fighting. As soon as we get out of this zone, I'm gonna give you the deets on a little bit of this zone 5 strategy, but until we're out, I will not do so. But yeah, we'll do a little bit of a deep dive in terms of what we were trying to accomplish here. What's up, Syed? '60 struggling to burn down the 77 fort. Well, look, they had a great 2 days of momentum. It was bound to, they were bound to reach that limit, and for 2377 to stabilize. So look, that was a great 2-day run, and as their allies, we really needed it. So glad to see that they were able to, you know, to do what they needed to do. We did do a little bit of training today. I got back up to my 6 cav marches, so Justinian's back in the mix now. His trades still aren't great. I'm really waiting for the 3rd auxiliary set to get him really up and going. And then I also trained a little bit extra archers for swarming later. $960 losing to $23.77 made this KVK a whole lot more interesting. Indeed it did. Who expected that, you know? Yo, Plotto with the raid. Thank you, homie. Appreciate you. Plotto been on that grind, brother. Yo, Plotto been on that grind. What's up, that lie? I don't know how you are doing it, my friend. I would be very worried about my speed up to I was in 960. Oh gosh. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome to everyone joining from Plotto's channel. Coming in to check out the 1093 side, the side that has fighting every day, but not as much as 960, 2377, obviously. So we're 3 days away from this zone 6, as most of you may know, and we are now going in on attempts to burn this JST fort. Appreciate you, Plato. Mike Doge, welcome to the stream. Rave, what's up, homie? Welcome, welcome. Let's watch Game of Thrones. I think I got a little suckered in there. Been a whole lot of this, I gotta say, though. Like, they're probably saving a little bit, but like, there's been a lot of this. Like, as soon as we start to inch down a little bit, they'll just full retreat, and it's really quite annoying. Like, full ass retreats like this. Like, they're on territory too. You guys are good. We're pushing them so far back to the point where they're not even on their own JST territory anymore for the buffs. Oh my god, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's up, Goose? Hope we are bored. Hey, listen, I've had my fair share of boredom over here too, so. By the way, we have a... Oh shit. ZL got caught. Yep, ZL totally got caught. By the way, we do have a well match tomorrow against Mr. Rave here. Should be fun. 93D versus 2563. Oh shit, I have markers. Whoops. Look again. Again. Doing it again. Guys, is this what 1365 usually does? Is this how they usually fight? What the heck? Holy cow, man. Let me get my ZL back over here. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean for you to get caught like that. Dan, will you love me? Don't worry, Plato does. Much love to anyone that supports the stream, guys. Thank you again, Plato, for the raid. Be sure to hit that like button, guys. 1093 versus 1364 over here. Next week, as Plato and company get going on round 2 in Zone 6 against 2377, 1960, with the middle camps entering the fray, we will be going head-to-head with 1365, 606, and 2975. I'm curious to see on how they're going to split up down there, 606. Like, is 2975 going to go and add that support to 2377? I need markers. Fuck. Yeah, I am definitely very curious. Trying to get my farm up over here so I can see some markers. They're even saying in voice chat right now. This running is like ridiculous. Did Baba fill that fort? Check his power. No, he was hard swarming though. He's been sitting around the same power. And this guy's been cheeseburgering for like 8 days straight. This guy just literally coming out with his Bakal. This fucking guy, dude. All right. Oh, I want that siege march so bad. That would have been pricey dive though. Really desperately need markers. Voice helps, but markers are also very good. What? Oh, no, I have a feeling I'm gonna get caught. Oh, we win this. We win this. Come on. Yeah, we're definitely getting a little pushed here. Only good game of the entire bracket. Whoever wins legit will go to top 32. Yeah, I guess. Why don't y'all chase them down there and launch a rally? Well, we do. We have the rallies launched. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm fucked. Ooh, I got caught again. No, he's good. He's good. Who will help 93 or 60? Surely all Camp R4 would have discussed it. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm very interested to see where the help is going to go. And who's going to need the help? Because again, 960's had 2 great days of momentum. And from what I've heard, it seems that it's stalling a little bit because I can't get the burn on the fort. But I think that momentum is really kind of what they needed to recollect themselves. So we'll see. I do have an idea of probably what is going to go down. Just like on what, what I would do. I think early on, excuse me. I think early on, what we're going to see in Zone 6 is probably 2 of our middle A camp support going to the 960 side, because that would make it, if 2975 does go over there, it would make it a 3v2. And then we'll have 1093 and then one other alliance holding down in our zone 6. And then I think obviously you're gonna have territory from both AC camps, and then they're gonna be able to pick and choose where to go. I think I see it playing out something like that. I think you want to give the numbers advantage over to the right side, since we still do kind of have the numbers advantage over here. Since 1093 is 2 alliances, and we have 3 alliance, you know, a 3 alliance A camp. So the numbers will always kind of be in our lead to our favor a little bit. I need a... I think C is in European Alliance Coalition. Ooh, AFK? No. Not quite, not quite. Probably both, because 2377 and 365 will both get reinforcements. They both need it. 93 is beating 365 and 60 is beating 77 at the moment. So at least 60 killed wall hop, 77 gave some breathing to space for their territory. Yeah, I mean that was crucial. That was crucial to get that that was crucial to get that that mountain jump back for sure. That makes zone 7 a little bit easier. I don't want to say much easier, but it's a little bit easier now. Obviously having one of the passes would make it much easier, so that's kind of how we'll gauge that over there. Yeah, we're sad facing pretty hard here. Mountain. Ah, shit. Oh, no, I do have markers. Whew. Yo, what up, Hunky? Thank you for remember for 6 months. Remember to blink, motherfucker. Yes, I know. I do have a. When I lock in, I turn to. You know, ever since Tox mentioned that, I'm trying to be more aware. But that also helped me realize that, like, dude, I definitely strain my eyes while playing at times. Because, like, my eyes will get super dry. Like, I've started to need, like, eye drops. And I'm like, oh, I guess that's why. I'm not blinking that much. I think it's because like when I play other games, like when I'm playing like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, like my eyes are like looking at different points on the screen. Like with this, it's just like it's just all one spot. There's not really the majority of my looking around is looking at my health bar over here on the side, and for rage, and then looking over left to chat. Oh. Guys coming from behind and stuff, pulling our... Balance? I'm gonna need a refresh here soon. Alright, I'll get a refresh here and catch up on chat. Because whales are solo filling half the time. Lion and Hope could solo fill for hours, that's facts. Chubhead, what consider everyone's balls are so small. Yo, what up, King Schmuck? What's going on, man? Yo, great job on that video, by the way. The editing was mint on the Fleisch video. 3 Kingdom Camp just swap tags and TP sides where they need to swap their weight. Yep. Ergendir joining the fray soon. He's in 14-17. Billy, you must be sick of that Airy. It's first day, I bet. I haven't been here as much as it may seem. This is where a lot of the KP kind of chasing has been going on. And it's necessary to an extent. I've been doing a lot of objective work, especially during like midday when it's like they're dead of night. We did have some good action down here before. I was TP'd right on this corner. While there was still a majority of people there until we got our mass of players coming over here, then kind of fizzled out as it usually does, but shit, I will shit talk for a second. Sorry in advance. 93's ball is too small. 2 Alliance Kingdom can't even burn a single fort. Meh. I mentioned before, I am going to, once we're out of this zone 7, I'll kind of break down on what our thought process was in this zone 5, because there's obviously a lot of context that players aren't, you know, viewers aren't going to know, and obviously I'm not going to divulge. So yet again, heard another really good thing today on like our strategy wise. We had a Kingdom VC, and yeah, another wow moment where I was like, okay, like, you know, I've led a kingdom, I've led wars, and it was something that like this that kind of never crossed my mind. I think that at least I can remember. So again, I'm gonna go through that. I might have to call Justinian here, maybe. She's so pretty healthy. There we go. Take that. If that was true, Jabed JST would have won the zone, not 93. Hey, language, my effing kids can hear. Zero Senpai, welcome to the stream. What's your prediction to the next zone as a 93 player? I'm confident, but it's gonna be so chaotic, especially the opening. It's gonna be pure chaos. I think we're gonna have to play a little defensive at first. I think 606 and 2975 are probably both itching to get into this fight, as are the AC camps up top too. But 606 being an Imperium kingdom, being an experienced top level kingdom, I think they will be itching at the bit to go very aggressive. And I've actually heard that before too. Someone in chat had mentioned before that 606 will dive you. So I'm expecting to get a little bit of that. Next zone is on Tuesday, Gosu. This game to you, look at the multiple points as well for the flanks, etc. More likely downtime R4 pitch. 190. What's up, baby? 190 people watching. Let's support the stream and link it up. Absolutely, absolutely. Europe, good run. Refresh back to the fight. Appreciate Europe. Europe's my open field coach at times. Yeah, it was a decent run. I wanted better. I gotta say the trades have definitely been a little bit worse today, especially back over that little area that I was talking about. Since I was kind of tanking, I was like, ooh, all right, let's be careful here a little bit. So, Jose, oh, you're looking so young on that live. How are you, Dirty? I'm doing good, Jose. How are you? Jose over in the 1365 side. Thank you for the thumbs down. You're appreciated. DRD, welcome to the stream. Oh, yes, I am in this KVK. I'm in the 1093. It's been like this for days for us on this side. Just forts and forts and forts. But we've been double rallying them, and I think we've been putting a big dent in their farms for sure. So, we've been doing a good job. And then over here on the 2377 side, 960. Actually, I haven't been able to look, but yeah, it does look like 960 is getting a little pushed back, maybe? Oh, no. No. It's staying pretty well in the way that it has been. Just want to make sure I'm not getting swarmed down over here. Break it down. Well, yeah, I know. That's kind of the points that I'm stealing, Hunky, a little bit. I only watch Dan for his barb chaining. Amen to you then, brother. No need to burn. What can 365 do now? They on the pass. No need to waste troops burning a fort without rally cap to match fort and extra aux skills. So, well, we do have one rally cap that's topped up. So I'm sure in the coming days, I don't know why we don't have more, but I'm sure in the coming days we will have more. Not itching, enjoying the barbs. Yo, what up, Syriax? Bottom middle camp is nasty, yeah. 606, 2975 is no joke either, man. Won't watch KP say it. I'm like, Dan, objective focused. Say I'm not piling. Ah, okay. trades are not the same every time because people saying 65 piloting 77 and the opposite, so that as allies only next zone will tell who will have the most downtime. Yeah, that's an interesting aspect of this KVK, right? So I've heard that too, Zero, that the 365 pilots and even 2975 going in to help 2377, because 2377, for example, does have players from 2975 like Neil, because, and I know this because I was in 2975 for the past 3 KVKs before moving to 1093. And there's some players over there that have, you know, I guess Neil has his main account in 2377 or whatever. He's got 2 accounts basically. So I do believe that 2975 was also helping on that end as well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how all the pilots are now going to start getting a little bit dispersed. Everyone's going to have to keep fighting, so, you know, on their own fronts. So it is going to be very, very interesting considering we have a week from Zone 6 opening until Kingsland. So it'll definitely be interesting for sure. What? Getting caught? Oh, it's an archer flying. Make me waste my rage. We did get 1 bird on it, Kizja, but not one since. This is the first day that we've actively tried to do anything to the JST fort too, by the way. So for some context, hasn't really been a focus. A lot of the reason why is because some of those points that that Hunky made. But we'll dive into that a little bit more as Zone 6 opens. We never pilot in the smear campaign. Bro, you can't fool me. I know how 2975 rolls. .2377 has more pilots. It's not natural uptime. Well, yeah, I think between 2975 and 365 also going to help too. Pulse up over here since we're going for a refresh. I think here should be fine, right? You usually come up halfway to the fort. Main pilot from 23/7 zone was safe, and then it changed to 365 to help. Rise of pilots. MGE main. Funky a real shit 100%. Whoa, baby. Make sure it's against the walls. That's how he likes it. Jesus. What's up, Morningstar? Miss Legend F doing Archer rallies. Yeah, that would have been really nice. We do have, though, Lazy J, our Archer main. Apparently he's got its full iconic awaken, and I think he's got the 4 special inscriptions too, so run before the angry squares catch you. The angry red squares. Dead's in the field. Discord server just for piling 2377. Shit. Both sides obviously have a ton, but a server. He does still play, Jose. He does. He does a little bit of flying in 93, but yeah, his account is done. So 93 already has their setup ones, I assume. Join and find out, Hunky. Join and find out, my friend. Ooh. I don't have my double C. Back just in you. You're kind of cannon fodder anyway. Using it though, just saying it's almost always the same people in 77 BC. Yeah, everyone uses pilots. I mean, look, it's a part of the game now. Like, Lilith didn't do anything for it. They added secondary passwords for it. They made the logins easier for piloting with the verification code. Like, they did everything, like, quality of life wise for piloting that you could do. It's not against terms of service. Berlin keeps trying to recruit me for 960 for my memes. I guess, Jose, something like that, yeah. It wears on you, though. I mean, look at all the other, like, kind of like legendary rock players. Like, they hit their point at... They hit that limit at some point where kind of just want to take a break, you know? Spending-wise, time-wise, like, it's a lot. Even this. Like, this is my biggest KVK I've ever had. For context. Like, I've never been in Imperium Kingdom. I fought some Imperium Kingdoms, but, like, this... even just this zone alone, with just having, like, to go and play objective and... you know, we're on, what, day 8 of fighting now or whatever it is. Like, it's been a lot. Like, there's been... I've woken up at 4 a.m. to stream. I've streamed until 4 in the morning. Like, on other days, like, it's been, like, it's been crazy, but it's been also fun, too. Like, this is the stuff that you don't get in the A-Seeds, really, anymore. And unless you're in the A-Seed camps. And this is, like, part of the reason why I fell in love with rock, because it's just nonstop. Like the fact that I can go to work and then come home and there's fighting and I don't have to like do barbs and barb forts and shit. Like it's awesome, honestly. Mine are even not safe for rock. To be honest, as long as there are no transactions for playing on the account, as long as there's no transaction for playing on the account, I think it is allowed, no? I guess, yeah, but that's something that they would never know anyway, you know? Swarmed. Do you think you'd be able to burn out the JST fort before Tuesday? Well, I want to say it's definitely a possibility, only because we've been able to get burns on their forts during their downtime. And that's on like 5 or 6 different forts, right? So, I do think that we're going to be able to put a pretty big dent on it. Are we going to be able to burn it out entirely? We'll see. We shall see. Because obviously I mean, it's the weekend, but they do still have some pretty good field presence here. No, there's damn bugles again. Oh, donkey this time. Believe in Liu Che, you must. Yoda before he died. That's one of the best bugles I've seen. That's one of the best bugles I've seen. Ooh, 117 million power. Player got rallied. On the 2377 side, just now I heard. And a Mulan garrison. What are we doing? Did I miss that voice call? Mm-mm. The memes that come out of 93 come out of 93 bad, they can't meme. Come on, yo, why are you ruining the recruiting approach here? That was a good bugle most of the time, they suck. Zone 5 only lasts 5 hours, 48 to flag. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, even in like good high AC, like, you're still not going to get really extended fighting like this. I do think that there's a hoarding culture in Rock, which more kingdoms need to kind of approach in a way that 93 does. Like, hoarding culture is just terrible for a kingdom, and like terrible for like kingdom fights. Depending on what kind of kingdom you're in, right? Like, if you're in a very competitive, even if it's like an A seed, you know. Ooh, had this guy crashed out. Yeah, the 1v14 Hunky was actually pretty good. So we did the 1v14 in 2975 is what he's referring to, and that lag was actually like not terrible. All the UFC fights on, or the prelims. I guess this is the rally on the 2377 Mulan player. If the action was like 1 or 2 choke points, yeah, lag. Prove me along, post in your Discord, post the link. Hoarding. Thankfully, most of our kingdom will empty our bags to go for the win for speeds, so it's nice to be in a like-minded environment. Yeah. Yeah, that's some of the extra layer stuff that we do in 1093, right? Like, we will analyze accounts and, you know, give that advice and, you know, prevent that hoarding culture, you know. She don't have a training quest. Interesting. Probably could do a tech or something too. Bring up. What's up, Mushi? Welcome to the stream. Stop bullying the little guy. During that fight, you blinked 4 times in 3 minutes. Hoarding is baiting. What is baiting? Oh, Tagalog word. Oh. Yeah, I'm a bad Filipino. You know this, Morningstar. I only know the bad words. I probably won't be going much longer, guys, because there is UFC fights on tonight that I wanted to watch, so probably not going to go too long. And I don't know if we're faking them out on this or not, but we haven't launched a rally since I've started. We did launch have a couple that like went and we canceled as I was setting up the stream, but yeah, I don't know if we're just trying to bait them or not. Yo, what's up, Tesh? How's it going, brother? Boo, hunky, boo. I gotta get that. I want to get that GIF actually. Now that give me an idea for the stream. What's up, Wally? So Hunky was actually pretty right. Not the extra but the ding. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I purchased at the wrong time. My double C is running over, isn't he? I knew it. I always do that. Fat fingers. Tech March is so nice sometimes, but you can get caught. Like not like that I don't understand. Like that's a bug. Like I don't understand why like you just go back randomly and then come back forward. Maybe to make it not so OP. Yeah, Baba's in JST. He's been here since last KVK. When they fought 2377. Pretty sure, right? That was right before the that was right before the whole little mini Baba drama incident. And then he brought all of his accounts into one kingdom. But Atasan, he actually brought Atasan and Atakan into 2975. Hey yo, what the fuck? Is that my double C? Why is my, oh my gosh. What was that? What the fuck? Oh my god. What was that? Holy cow. Skill issues. She looks like she's surviving though. Thank God she's under 50% health and going to Alliance territory. I might just have to do a quick recall here, guys. Get sorted. This shit threw me for. Look at my fucking double C going back up. She's gonna make it. She's gonna make it, everyone. Survive. Hey, what was it before? So I looked up the blink thing. Dog, you are borderline psycho. Normal is 4 blinks a minute. Also add more emotes to YouTube. Yeah, I know. I'm confused. What are you guys yapping about? Confucius? What the heck? Sometimes the only way to get KP in 960 is to attack. March into the enemy, everything dies so fast. I've been utilizing it and learning to use it a little bit better. In the zone 5 for sure. Obviously, thank you to Rave who showed me how to use it initially, because I was like, especially that now that they added the quick command on it. But I've been trying to utilize it more in fights like this too. New Cav Commander next zone excited. Oh yeah, it doesn't look like it's been too good though, Rave. We've seen some stuff from the Chinese servers, and it's not. It doesn't look great. Just yeah. And next zone, there's gonna be like, I mean, I assume there's gonna be like insane amounts of open field, and like it's just not a Cav realm right now, you know. And then you keep running into him. Joan should be assured or something. Yo, it was literally like this far away from all my other marks, and she's like, nope, I'm gonna go this way. Brain is doing cartwheels over Mike Doge's name. Keep Mike, but isn't Doge a hunt for savings government wide? Just made this username when I was 8. Jesus, it's oh shit, fuck. I mistimed that refresh. Oh, were there canceled the rally? Joe Nevsky, my coach. That's my setups. I should probably do an update soon to see on like kill points and who has the most kills, but it was Arthur William. Like 2 days into the zone 5, 36 hours into the zone 5. And now it's clearly Arthur Phillip. It's not even close. Crystal spend. I mean, I've bought dailies every day. I've bought the Mountain Warfares. Yeah, we should be max tech by King's End. Joan Y is chief. My other cav is Arthur Phillip. Would that work, you think? Yeah, I mean, not the best, but it's gonna be a little frail, so just be careful. But Arthur Phillip is also very frail too. Joan YSG might be too slow too. That is a good point too, Hunky. But you can, you know, if you get like March speed armaments, you should be okay. You don't generally want March speed armaments. That was a problem that I had with my Joan in the beginning of Zone 5, so I switched back to Nevsky Joan. That still was doing okay, and everyone kept telling me run Joan Nevsky. So I had to readjust my armaments because I had like 6% March speed on her. I also adjusted the talent tree to reduce it by another. So I had 12% March speed that I pulled off the Joan. So you have to be careful with your March speed on your calves because they don't need it. So if you're having armaments that have attack speed instead of March, and it's say on a good armament, recycle it just to get the March speed off. That's what I did a few times here. Not recycle it, but you know, like transmute it. If it's worth it. Bought all that crystal tech and still shit at the game, yeah. Yeah, skill issues. Only have March speed on Huo. Yeah, I think. I think I only have on Joan actually 2.8%, which I can't get off to save my life. And I guess a little on Justinian too, but he is actually, Justinian was actually my slowest cav march, so it works. Bring my boy up and bring him right back down when he least expects it. He wouldn't need it though if you have him with belly, Monkey. Just say. Alright, let's go see what's going on over here while we're just kind of waiting. Just waiting. I think everything was burning though. Ah, they secured this. I was really hoping that there was going to be a play here. I was really hoping they went in and secured it. It's like they only had like a flag like up to here or something, and like just up to this pass. I was hoping maybe there was going to be an additional play, but not worth. Ah, yeah. With belly, you don't really need the march speed. Belly gives them that nice little bit of a kick. Run Ragnar, Skippy, Zuge, Herman, Liu, Alex, Joan, Arthur. So I'm thinking of splitting Arthur and Joan up so my fill-up don't go to waste, and it's time to make a 5th march anyway. Yeah, and if your Joan YSG or whatever you decide to run doesn't work, then just don't run the 5th march, the 4th march, or the 5th march. It's better to be, and I'm telling you this from experience, right? And I'm kind of doing it a little bit right now with the Justinian. Like, it's better to run 5 solid marches over the extra march. You know what I'm saying? Like, next zone, we're going to need the Justinian, I feel like, in a way, just if we have a little bit more on the field. But if he gets wrecked, then I'm taking him off the field, as I kind of did in this zone 5. So...
I never should have kissed you. I never should have done that. But I couldn't resist you. Never felt like that girl, I swear. I probably
pretty deep. No, we're good. We're good. Stay on the mountain, boys. Stay on the mountain, boys. And Joan. Stay on the mountain.
I'm playing
Yeah, I lost my rage. There's a siege tower here. What the heck?
Don't know why I do this. Don't know why I let you play me. But I guess that it is your kid. Who made me fall? Yeah, I don't blame me. I know that I should run, girl. Can't make this all undone, girl. I never should have kissed you.
This feels like a good run, yeah.
Never should have gone there. I know that this is problem, and I know that it would kill me, but I can't resist. I'm falling, and I know that this will burn me, burn me, 'cause I'm playing with, I'm playing with, and I realize that I will never learn, and I realize that I'll probably get burned, 'cause I'm playing with, I'm playing with.
Talking about Domain 2 Farm Wars, yo.
Playing with fire, and I realize that I will never learn, and I realize that I'll probably get burned, 'cause I'm playing with, I'm playing with, and I realize that I will never learn, and I realize that I'll probably get burned, 'cause I'm playing with, I'm playing with.
Let's go, let's go. Huh? GT drop. If GT. Oh, wait, hold on. Chat, what the heck? Chiz is in 2377 Europe. I think getting March speed off is the least of your worry with armaments. Thanks, Hades, for the reminder. I know. But it is important. You don't want your marches, especially Cav, you don't want them to be too fast. That's why my Joan was getting wrecked. So there is an importance to it. And I've been hearing more and more through discussions that players complaining about, like, even like I heard the other day, like there are people saying their Arthur Philip is too fast. Like they probably have armaments on there. Or even adjusting the talent tree a little bit, you know? Considering ZL Phillips pop skills like crazy and Ash Herman. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. GT would have fed GV a ton of KP, etc. if they dropped. Potentially, yeah, potentially. But Hug the mountain, hug the mountain. Don't fan out, don't fan out. Oh. Nice. Oh yeah, that is true, Billy. I forget about that a little bit. He's just Swarm's 100 million power player, so yeah, that's a lot to deal with. Territory for all, fighting. GT 130 million on territory for like 7 hours. Even Confucius is confused. Random 2. So we just TP in your objectives after. Personally, I think 77 GT both didn't do good. Both are trash. I love how you're just chiming in from not having much context on this KVK. Do it, Rave, do it. Cooking? A little bit. Damn, what the fuck that Joan did to shit. Arthur Phillip, the king of pokes. Guys, be sure to hit that like button, consider subscribing. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for those who've been hanging out since the Plata raid. Very, very, very much appreciated. Alright, we're probably gonna get like 1 or 2 more runs in here, guys, and then I'm probably gonna hop off, so. Unless anything crazy starts going down here. If not, then I'm gonna go watch UFC and do a little bit of fighting on my phone or something. Micro Fifth, I do leadership / siege. It's not a bad idea, honestly. From what I'm seeing in this KVK and the utility that siege has, I don't think it's something outlandish to think that every player should have 1 siege march. Whether you're a Kraken player that can get up to 7 marches every single KVK, or if you're a player like me who usually gets up to 6 marches, but then my 6 march is going to die off at some point, right? And we've kind of, at least now that I've seen, like we're away from this whole you know, using siege to fill stuff. Like I feel like back in the day that was viable because the damage wasn't as high, but because we're so damage heavy now, I think it's better that, you know, you're always gonna have that siege march laying around, you know what I'm saying? And you'll have like maybe a little bit extra trash siege to throw into like city rallies or something like that, as like a reinforcement. But yeah, I think that we're definitely into the realm where every player, for the benefit of the kingdom, should have 1 siege march. I definitely have veered off of that, and part of the reason why I say that too is because, like, I kind of believe that we need more siege in 1093. Not a lot, but just like a little bit more, you know. Because from a strategic standpoint too, like you have to remember, like yo, we were fighting before, and we set them up to come into the range. We were fighting over here. We set up siege towers like a little bit back. We had them getting nuked by these sieges for like a solid 5 minutes. And that's huge, right? That's huge on the longevity of a KVK to wear down your opponents on a resource standpoint, on a speed up standpoint. Like if you're just going to sit there and get, 500, 600% trades with siege, then why not? And on top of that, like it really helps dictate positioning. We see that in Osiris League matches nowadays, right? When you're getting ready for a mid arc fight, and you have one guy who has a siege tower, he has the ability to push that entire murder ball back. Now, the pace is a little bit more intense in KVK, so that's not always going to be the case. But with all the choke points that you have in KVK, there's a lot more positional advantages that you can use for your siege marches. It's just, I think at least for me, I have finally come around on it. And again, it does kind of make sense for my account because I can kind of keep up my troops to around 6 marches until Kingsland, and then I'm going to lose that march. Whether that be from swarming or reinforcing or something like that. So you got to think of it from that perspective too, Mike. And that siege march for you, Mike, like that as your 5th march will probably trade better than the 5th march that you put out. Like let's say it's going to be the Joan YSG. Plato said he was going to answer my DM when he had to stream, and he didn't, but I don't want to ping. Dude's tired, man. You gotta have a little empathy for the guy. Dude's been grinding, man. Do 5 field and 6 be my 1 siege. Row C, welcome to the stream. Needs siege as an equalizer against big kingdoms with strong 6-7 march to each player. I don't want to say as an equalizer, row, because that was, I think, another mistake that 60 made last zone, where 2377 I think didn't have as much of a priority on siege marches that 60 had, and I think they went a little bit too heavy into the siege. Honestly, roll out my epic equipment siege march and do better than every one of my marches. Exactly, bro. So like when you're having that debate on whether you're gonna build your 6th march or your 5th march, like it's cheap, like with just epic, I've heard that a number of times that you just need epic gear, that's what I'm gonna do after this KVK, most likely, because I've been awakening other aspects. I know, Hunky, I know. I like how he's like, everyone should do this more. Also, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this also. No. Yo, things change, things change. You gotta make those gotta make those account adjustments. Still burning that. It's not burning. That's burning. That's burning. That's not burning. These are main alliance. These are main coalition, which is why the priority to burn them isn't as high. We kind of got to pick and choose our battles on those. Same thing with this DF fort. So it teases me for tomorrow oil game. Damn, plus 75 out of 100 crit and 2930 blueprints, but I refuse to get clapped on the VIP shop just for blueprints. Yeah, that's a tough call. That is a tough call, my friends. What lane are you, Rave? You're probably an inside, I would assume, because of the altars. Unless you're... But you're not a garrison, I would assume. You'd probably be a rally swarmer. Oh, come on, Rave. I'm just curious if we're going to be on the same lane. Hunky, you're not poor. You just gotta track people down for some money. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Where did my ZL go? He disappeared into that ball. It looked a little scary. Oh god. Poopy diaper. Bless your soul, Mike Doge. Bless your soul. High chance same lane. I have a feeling too. Haven't even got Conqueror's Will this KVK? No way. Got a way to slide business cash into game, but this is a slippery slope. Friends. Don't do that. Bro, that's like asking to get fucking audited or some shit, yo. Actually, Mike, yeah, I might go a little bit longer because I kind of just want to watch some of the better fights on the top of the main card in UFC tonight, but I do need to run to the liquor store and get beer too. I totally forgot. Need it after that one. Get iTunes gift card says it's for company. Yeah. Technically, I could kind of pull that off too. In my line of work, we kind of play with gift cards and stuff a little bit too, so I could probably get away with that too, but it would be yeah, a little sus. This guy's fucked. Hey, I'm stuck. Back. What was that? Eee. Oh, I misses about total spend rec, and I want to tell the tax. Any advice for a person about to start streaming are okay? Just do it. Like, as someone who's like perfectionist and wanting to get this and that right, if I didn't just dive in, I you know, it would have never happened, right? Because I want this, I want that, I want this perfect setup, and just get into doing it. You're gonna improve as you go along. Like just go in and look at my, if you go into my channel and you go to my videos, go look at my very first couple videos that I did. I don't even look at the videos, look at the thumbnail, and you can just see, like, that's a telltale sign of that's a telltale sign. Oh, and there you go, Mike Doge Game. That's a telltale sign right there of like how much improvement can happen, and as they progress too. Like, it's a journey, man. It's a journey. It's a lot of learning. It's a lot of, you know. And I would say too is, like, don't be scared to play off of other people, right? Like, I'd be super transparent. Like, I started to take my thumbnail style from Chisgul, you know. There's certain things that I pick up from other streamers or content creators that I will start to adapt. You know, it's not, you know, what do they say is like copying is not copying. It's the something form of admiration. I can't remember the line, but yeah, just dive in, just start doing it. And in the beginning too, just don't be discouraged on like numbers, like they'll grow. We're doing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've done a couple of those, Hunky. No, flatter. Damn it. Hold on. We say, oh, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Like, there's been times too where there's been like, I feel like there's been things that have been adapted from what I do, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, someone's kind of saw something that I did and thought that it had potential, and you know, they adapted it as well. I'm like, it's pretty cool. Part of me is like, you little fucker, but just kidding. Yeah, just get into doing it, man. That's the biggest thing that stops people. Don't overthink it. Just get in and do. Don't be afraid to be stupid. You'll figure it out as you go. Yes, there you go, Ro. Thank you. So Mike Doge, just make me a mod when you make it. How to hook me up with a video, the vidID tube from Ihara, and is helping me with advice and stuff like that. Yeah, Plato's always been great. Even I asked him the other day, like, what he's using for his multi-stream. Coffee and cookies. Coffee this late, Jesus. That way I can mute Hookie when he comes around. Have a smoking pancakes. Means Mike is don't be scared to look dumb. Just don't be it. Yeah. Yeah, don't be scared to look dumb. Just don't be dumb. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. All right, we're going to start. This will be our last run. Let's get a little aggro. Charge. Fuck, you'll refresh 7. Just kidding. Just kidding. Right now I'm not starting because I'm buying another monitor. Only have one, and so I'm waiting for my next KP to start. It's also not boring. Yeah, that's the problem with rock streaming. Mike is like, the content is just tough. But you definitely need a second monitor. You don't. You actually don't. I'll say that. It helps. But I didn't have a second monitor for the longest time. But it definitely helps. Are we like hard refreshing? Oh, we are hard refreshing. God damn it. Okay. Since we're hard refreshing, this is where I'm going to wrap it up, unfortunately. We'll just finish catching up on chat. Sorry, Rave. He went to go get cookies and he's not going to be back. No, it definitely helps. Definitely helps. Like, I don't regret getting one. But you can start without one, is what I mean. Lee, I am on Twitch. It's the Real Dirty Dan Gaming. I haven't done anything on there yet. I'm still trying to work out my multi-stream, but because I don't use Streamlabs, so I have to do it with OBS and a plugin and some other different things that I'm gonna have to play around with, and I don't feel like getting my settings messed up in the middle of the KVK. So as soon as this KVK is over, and we get into off season, that's when I'm gonna start going onto Twitch, start streaming Marvel Rivals, which is kind of what I'm like, you know, addicted to on the side when I'm not playing Rock. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, but it's the Real Dirty Dan Gaming on Twitch. It's a free way to multi-stream without having to pay subscription. Yeah, there's a few of them, Mike Doge. There's a couple plugins that I'm looking at, and I'm pretty sure they're all free. If you do a simple YouTube search on that, like, you'll find like the more recent ones. And yeah, there's a few options now. It's becoming more accessible to multi-stream for sure. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. We got UFC fights on tonight, so I'm gonna go chill. I think when I'm not playing Rock, I'm gonna do stuff like that. I'm gonna play Ghosts of Yotai. There you go. Yeah, you need some way to kind of fill that space. Yeah, because off season is pretty brutal. But guys, I'm gonna send you off to Only Farmer. She is streaming currently right now. Hopefully she's still streaming, at least when I checked. She is on her road to 4K subs, so be sure to give her some support. Hit that like button, consider subscribing. On the way out, we do have Zone 6 coming up on Tuesday, 1093. versus 365 versus 606 and 2975. AC camps are now in play. 2377 60 GT Madness continues, and we will see you on the next one. I will catch you guys later. Be sure to show Only Farmers some love. Love y'all. I'm out. Later. Peace.